All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again, bringing you a brand new video. And first off, I just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody across the world. It's the time where you can reflect over the past year and prepare for the next year. This is a trading and traveling channel. So, hey, we're gonna talk about trading, what I recommend you doing over the holidays. If you haven't done it already, then I strongly recommend you do. My number one tip for you: give you guys a tour of the place that I'm staying at for the last 30 days, for the last month. Absolutely beautiful beachfront property here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Give you a tour of that, maybe check out the volleyball courts, do some fishing. Absolutely amazing. So let's get into it. What is my number one tip? As I said before, it's a time where we reflect on the year that we've had so far and we prepare for the next year. Okay, so this is my number one tip that I recommend everybody doing if they haven't done it already. If you have taken 100 trades this year so far, if you have taken 500 trades so far this year, if you have only taken 50 trades so far this year, that's totally fine. What I want you to do is review all the trades that you have taken. Look at them one by one, mark win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, figure out what your win-loss ratio is. And then what I want you to do from that is, say for example, let's just say you take profit, you get out at a trade at 2-1. Well, let's try to figure out the stats behind the trades if you were to take 3-1. You know what I mean? Does it make sense to go for 3-1 or 4-1? Do you make more money on that? Or maybe you make more money if you only go 1-1 and you'll have a higher win-loss ratio. You know what I mean? So this is a time where you reflect over the last 50 trades, 100 trades, 500 trades, and you've got to figure out what's making you money and what's losing you money. You know what I mean? Look at all your winning trades and all your losing trades. I have right here, I've already done it myself. I have all these sheets of paper with ticks. Like something I was testing out is Bollinger Bands. I was curious to see, hey, if I have a zone, a trade setup with price piercing through a Bollinger Band, is there a difference statistically between win-loss if I have the Bollinger Band on my side versus not on my side? Turns out it's a 5% difference. It's not enough for me really to change my strategy and add it to my trading plan. So I'm going to get rid of Bollinger Bands on my charts, right? This is something I was just testing out. You know, another thing is like, hey, win-loss, what are my stats if I go for 4-1 take profit rather than say 2-1? Does it make more sense for me to go for a 3-1 or 4-1 versus a 2-1? Turns out it makes more sense for me to go for a 3-1. All right, I make a lot more money doing that. So there's actually a big difference. But then also things that you should be considering is, hey, statistically, if I'm trading in a trending market, what is my win-loss if I'm trading in a trending market versus a counter trend market? Does it make sense for me only to take trending markets? So what you got to do is figure out 20 different things that you want to calculate based off of your trading and look at all your trades and say, hey, what's making me money? What's losing me money? And focus in on only what's making you money. That is my number one tip that I recommend everybody to do. And in fact, it's what I do is when I sit down at the end of the 60 days or 90 days with people in my private group, I give them a free one-on-one with them. And I look at all their trades and I say, hey, I really like what you're doing here, but I would strongly recommend, based off of my stats and my history, that you remove this from your trading. Let's look at the last 50 trades that you've taken and let's put this into account to see, hey, what is your trading percentage, win-loss? How does it affect your win-loss ratio? You know what I mean? Going forward and see, hey, like I said, doing this is costing you money. You need to get rid of this, right? So we're focusing on what's making you money and what's losing you money and getting rid of the things that are losing you money and focusing in on what's making you money. You guys know what I'm saying? That is my number one tip, guys. Like, there's 100 things that you guys could pull from this. Add indicators, remove indicators, add the quality of zones, of scoring zones, of multiple time frame analysis or one time frame. I don't know, there's so many different things, but that's my number one tip. Is from break even to go to consistently profitable. Is that's probably 99% of people watching this video. Is goal is to become consistently profitable, is focus in on the last 100 trades that you've taken and figure out what's making you money, what's losing you money, and focus in on only taking trades that make you money, right? It makes sense. So why not you do it? Okay, guys? So hey, that is my number one tip so far. That's what I recommend you guys doing if you haven't done it already. I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of the place. In fact, let's do that right now. let's start with the kitchen. So boom, we got full kitchen, absolutely beautiful. We got the workstation right there. Let's pop over to the mini fridge. We got beers, we got some chicken, some eggs, we got some shrimp because we're gonna go fishing at the end of the video. So that's gonna be our bait. That's what I find the most success with. We got some more beers, some burritos, absolutely amazing. Hey, if you guys have this salsa, strongly recommend that you pick it up at your store. I'm not too sure. It's my favorite, Valentina. It's not hot. It's just a nice little salsa to put on all your food. Beautiful view. My gosh, look at that, eh? Got the bathroom right here, or a sink. Woo! Got the bathroom. Got the shower. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Got the toilet. We got the master bedroom. My gosh, absolutely amazing. Come over here, show you guys the view. Oh, really quickly. Beach volleyball tournament last week, and this is what I won. I won a hat with my team. And so we got another volleyball tournament, 10-team volleyball tournament happening here on New Year's Day. I'm so excited because we got the exact same team here. And so hopefully we win it again. It looks like a lot better competition though this week, but there are the volleyball courts. Let's go. Check out the view, eh? My gosh. Puerto Vallarta. Check out the pool. All right, well, let's get down to the courts. I will give you guys a little tour around the place as well. We're gonna go fishing, see what we can catch. And hey, if you guys wanna add me on social media, Moneyball Austin, I appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any comments, put them down below. It really does help me grow this YouTube channel, so I appreciate it. And hey, if you guys want that free training on moneyballtrading.com, my #1 tips, training, supply and demand course, check it out, moneyballtrading.com. That will also be in the description below. And that's how you can get access to the Discord community and the full course. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much. I will check you guys out on the courts and we go fishing, baby. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at my fishing spot here in Puerto Vallarta. We're right here by the marina. You take this little inlet right here, brings you right to the marina. I got one of my fishing friends over there. It looks like he might have a fish on the line, maybe. I'm not too sure, but just want to give him some space. Let me hook up my line. Let me give you guys a quick tour first. Check out the view. Absolutely beautiful. This is a very nice house. This is a new house. Since I was last here, this house was not here, but these guys are rocking it out. Check out the house. Amazing. I was here the other day, managed to catch a couple fish. There was about 6 of us fishing here. Now understand, this is going to be extremely hard for me. I have no idea if I'm in shot right now. This is extremely hard for me because I got to fish. I'm on these rocks. These rocks are sharp. I'm on bare feet so I can get grip. I gotta fish. I gotta record. I gotta be careful not to cut my feet. And I also gotta be careful not to spill my beer, right? So this is definitely gonna be a challenging one. So work with me, guys, a little bit. But same thing, we got the bottle of line. Very simple. We're gonna use some shrimp as bait, and we're just going to cast out there and see what we can catch. I was mentioning I was here yesterday. There's about 6 of us fishing. I managed to catch a little red snapper. Gave that to one of the fishermen because they like to, I'm not sure if they're keeping it and eating it or if they're selling it, but they all managed to catch some good sized fish. I gotta untangle my line here. They all managed to catch some fish, so I gave mine away, and then I ended up catching a puffer fish as well. About a good size, just under a foot size puffer fish. I've never caught one of those before, so that was really interesting to catch. So let me wind this up and then we're gonna throw it out there. See what we can catch. Almost spilled my beer. All right, so let me adjust the camera. We ended up losing the line, or the hook and the weight, so I got a new one attached. We're gonna throw it out there and see how we do. Man, what I do is I keep breaking my line. I'm getting bites, man. I keep getting bites, losing my hook and my weight. I'm getting the bites, but then once they run under the coral, they know what they're doing. They run under the coral, I guess, whatever the cement blocks are, and then that's when the line snaps, man. These fish are smart. It's a tough one to catch them, man. I've been at it for about 35 minutes now, 40 minutes. So we're gonna keep going, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We got about 3 more baits left, and hopefully we're gonna catch something. All right, let's get it. I think the problem is I changed up my bottle, and I'm blaming it on the bottle now. But this bottle sucks because it's very flimsy, and I need it to stay strong, and now my line's getting tangled, and now I can only cast 10 yards when I could usually cast 20 to 25 yards, you know? It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. Ladies and gentlemen, we struck out. No fish. That's the first time I've ever actually gone fishing with a full set of bait and I've never caught anything. But hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You catch something one day, you don't end up catching anything the next day. You know, it's just like trading. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Absolutely beautiful sunset has gone down. Absolutely beautiful. These guys are living it up over there. Check it out. So last time I went fishing yesterday, I did manage to catch a little red snapper that I ended up giving to one of my fishing friends over there. And then I caught a puffer fish, which obviously nobody wants to keep. It was one of those fish that, you know, balloon out that kill you. Like, that's my puffer fish imitation. And hey, it's all good, man. Didn't manage to catch anything today. That's life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did manage to play some volleyball, but I'm not sure if I did manage to get any proper clips, because when I was recording, the other team that we just beat stepped off the court and they were right in front of the camera, so I don't think I'm going to use that footage, so I'll just get some random clips of other people probably. But then I was picking fights with people on the court. I was picking a fight with another girl on the opposite team, 17-year-old girl. I get into it, you know. You make a big play on the net, you spike it down on them, you got to let them know. You know, you got to let them know that you make plays, right? And she did not like. And then after she lost, after we beat her, she went on the sideline. She smack talking me from across the way on the sideline. And I turn around and I say, "Hey, shut your trap. You lost the game. Talk on the court, baby." And I start calling her darling. She's like, "Don't call me darling." I don't know. You gotta love it. Very competitive guy I am, you know. But hey, that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. The journey continues. If you guys want to message me on social media, Moneyball Austin, I would love for you guys to chat me up a storm. No problem about it. And hey, if you guys want that free training, check it out, moneyballtrading.com. Love to have you part of the team, my friends. And I'm signing out. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Woohoo.